And 1 hour into the transfer window. You meet 8 million, he's yours. I can probably find a way to get through the season without really using him, so. Manchester City, 31.5 million. I think that'll be what I do for him. Because then if Miazga gets sold, I can probably afford to get him, as admittedly Miazga is barely going to get used at all, so likely has no future in the team, and really is just kind of a waste of a spot on the bench. So now City have accepted the offer for SANE. So now this brings up the slight problem that we don't have enough money. I'm gonna do is I hope he'll accept a lowball offer. There we go. I'll be fine. So now I think what I'm gonna do is I might just loan out a low-rated defender from another team, but it's time to update that offer. LEROY SANE coming into the team. Very solid player. Pleased to have him. He'll be an important first-team player. Come off the bench, and just, I think will be a solid player for us. Yeah, but boom, boom, boom. So now obviously for Donnarumma, I'm not willing to sell him in the slightest. But we made a great deal though. LEROY SANE is going to come in, and he's going to be a fantastic player to utilize for our team. I'm just going to do a 1-year loan, and then I can cancel it if I need to, but he'd be basically a backup center back, like say around 74, 75. Basically the bare minimum to be pretty much used to simulate games. I know not the greatest purpose, but well, we need somebody now that Miazga's likely going to be gone. So now SANE, he's coming in. It's the boy, it's the man, it's the hero, LEROY SANE. And then Reece Oxford's also going to be coming in. We now have a backup center back. There we go. We have pretty much circumvented our potential problems here. So LEROY SANE comes in. Honestly, an incredible player. Such a fast player. And really good ball control. Great player. But the thing is, he still has pretty good shots. Maybe not from long range. But I believe if you take a look at his stats, he actually has 88 finishing. Now, if I could train that up a little bit, man, he'd be a beast. Yeah, there we go. Now we pretty much have enough players to pretty much pull off a backup side. That's fantastic, honestly. So, yeah, in all honesty, it's been a good transfer window. It's been a little interesting at times. Okay. I honestly just have an active dislike for Spurs. I'm sorry, man. Like, literally, it's gonna be us and Spurs, I think, for the title. Because Spurs are spending like crazy, and they're the only team I think that can keep up with this. But I doubt we're gonna get any offers. There you go, wow. Antoine Griezmann. I seriously think we could probably get Coziello back in the summer if we want to. They have so much depth. But yeah, we're going to simulate 1 more hour. Doubt anything is going to happen there. But that's going to be it. So let's start from the bottom and let's take a look at all of the signings. So Arsenal did nothing. Villa sold 3 players and brought in Miazga as their main signing. We obviously spent an insane amount of money on our team. It's going to be so solid next year. And really can't say enough about our signings. Chelsea did nothing. Crystal Palace spent a surprising amount. Everton bought 2 players, Murillo and Ferreira. And then Manchester City, they bought Janssen and Heel, and we got SANE for 31.5 million. Manchester United surprisingly signed. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked that they let Griezmann go. Even if he's not worth that much, I still think that's a bad move from them. But yeah, other than that, not any. Oh wow, I should take that back. Spurs, holy jeez, they signed Young and Kane on free contracts. They got Griezmann and Darder. Wow, okay, they're gonna be really difficult to deal with. This is what I mean, like where I might make a mega signing next year. Really, at this point, maybe even to keep up with Spurs, like we may be forced into doing this. But yeah, I mean, it's actually good. Spurs, I think, are going to make this career mode a lot more fun because we're going to have someone to really, really push against. And, well, we couldn't get some of these lone players to leave. So, unfortunately, well, they're probably not going to play. But you never know. Either way, FA Cup match versus Scunthorpe. So, I'm going to play my pretty much half-ish squad. Like, not really full team, but you know what? Let's just throw Daniel Roth in there for the lulz and play him at left midfield. So now we're going to simulate the game against Scunthorpe. I actually am surprisingly giving Daniel Roth a chance at left midfield. So you never know how that'll work out, but see if he's any good. And there we go. Wow, I thought Roth had scored for a second. The arrows were all around him, but didn't. So yeah, either way, I'm going to start training LEROY SANE though. Evan Burns is going to lose out in his training sessions. LEROY SANE is going to come in and he's pretty much going to work on finishing. There we go. And SANE is nearly an 86, man. We could be getting a really good deal for him. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue training Evan Burns. I'm a little torn on this. But I feel like he could be someone who's good in a center midfield role. And I feel like with a view for the future, I'm going to continue training him. Because he's not the perfect player right now, but I think when we get into the next season, I'm going to give him a bit more of a chance. In addition, just I want to see him do well, man. He's a Canadian player. Wooters we loaned out, but at the same time, he didn't get loaned out, so he still deserves some training sessions and other chances like that. Either way, so before we get into the game against Arsenal, we are currently in 4th yet again because teams have had an extra game on us, so we could potentially go 1-up on Chelsea here if we can grab a victory. So you never know, going for the top of the league, that wouldn't be half bad. But yeah, one player I'm going to be giving a chance on the bench, who I think deserves a little bit more. LEROY SANE is going to come on for him. And then I think I'm going to keep Milo on, due for me. He has a ton of flexibility, so... But yeah, he hasn't grown too much recently, but I think it's because he hasn't been needed as much, so... But yeah, either way, Halilovic is now an 88 overall, so... Incredible player, honestly. Absolutely incredible. So, time to get into the first game with the new look squad. So, we made a signing or two in the transfer window. Let's believe that those will come to fruition. Arsenal are a good team, even if they're showing in the games in simulation have not been as great as they can be. They are still a dangerous team, very hard to deal with. So, come on, Bournemouth, let's get a victory. It may not be easy. So now we're gonna get into the game in the Premier League. We are playing against Arsenal, who are currently in 8th in the league table at the moment. They are struggling a bit. Some of their best players are starting to get a bit older, but they're likely going to still have a ton of fight in them, which means we're going to have to put a full strength lineup like we have now. And one of the players who I could have signed in the January transfer window, but I did not, was Jan Oblak. 91 overall, 26 years old, out of contract in the summer. But I want to keep my faith in Gianluigi, as there's a bunch of players that have been there since the very beginning, so I want to ensure that they still get a... Well, I just want to see Donnarumma succeed, because honestly he's such an exciting prospect. Either way, Arsenal's lineup, front three of Sanchez, Sigurdsson, and Bakambu. So, Bakambu is coming to a little bit of more recognition this season, but Mario Balotelli and Jack Wilshere, okay. Interesting, okay. So, obviously our team, no new players jumping in right now, but somebody off the bench who could be coming in to make an impact, LEROY SANE. 31.5 million. His valuation already jumped 2 million, so now worth 37.5 million. Can you show why he's worth that much? It's Dybala, great chance. It's Paulo Dybala! There we go! It's Paulo Dybala! He's a balla! Oh, yes, Paulo! Great finish into the bottom corner there. Now that was quality from Dybala. What a great finish into the corner. Jan Oblak never stood a chance from that sort of close range, and we establish a 1-0 lead. That is surprising and really nice. Lacazette, you would have liked to get him having that. And yeah, there we go. That's the end of the first half. Honestly satisfactory. Pretty decent. So, but Tep, I'm going to take off now for LEROY SANE. I'm going to give him a chance. And I want to see what he can do. As basically, I want to be able to give my players more so of a rest, so that they can last better for the important games. It's Pogba, it's Pogba, it's Pogba. Pogba now over to Lacazette, Lacazette. It's Lacazette. Oh my goodness! So close to 2-0 lead there. LEROY SANE! Oh, what a save by Jan Oblak there. Now it's Pogba. It's punched away. It's LEROY SANE. Carvalho. Now Dybala. Dybala off the cross. I did not mean to put that much power on it. Sane, Dybala. Oh my God! Oh! Did he just backheel that? Did he just backheel that? Yo, did he just freaking backheel that? Oh my God! Wow. I mean, that isn't a backheel, but that has got to be the goal of the season so far. What a composed finish from Paulo Dybala. Oh my goodness. And that's a 2-goal performance from him. Absolutely brilliant from Paulo Dybala. And that just capped off a dominant performance against Arsenal, which means, results giving, we could be top of the league. Take a look at the results now. It seems like Spurs played a game, so you never know. Let's take a look here. Wait, what? We're still in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They keep on winning. Okay, so we got a victory there. Our goal difference is now superior to anybody in the league. But admittedly, Spurs do have a 2-point lead on us, but they do actually no. We have a game in hand on them. Both Chelsea and Spurs we have 1 game in hand on, so if we can take advantage of that, we are gonna likely leave with a potential victory. So, yeah, that's gonna be the end of the episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace!